Have you ever watched Bitcoin price jump 10% in one day, then crash the next day, and wondered what causes it? In this video, we are going to break down the reasons why crypto coin prices like Bitcoin move so fast, without charts, without trading jargon, just simple logic. I remember in 2018 when I bought my first Bitcoin. Within minutes, my portfolio dropped. When I checked again, the money had dropped further. After a few hours, I checked back, and the money has risen. I was checking my wallet every hour to see if my money had increased or decreased. When I woke up the next morning, what I saw shocked me. My money has dropped significantly. I was visibly angry. I didn't talk to my friend who introduced me to crypto for the next 2 days because I genuinely believed he had intentionally scammed me. But what I didn't know at the time was that nothing was wrong. No one took my money. There was no scam. What happened was simple. The BTC price moved. But what caused the move? The reason why Bitcoin and crypto prices react so violently is what we are going to discuss in this video. Meanwhile, if you have not subscribed yet, please hit the subscription button, and remember, this video is not financial advice. It is only for educational purposes. The crypto market is highly volatile and can wipe out your money within minutes if you don't know what you are doing. Do not invest what you cannot afford to lose. Now back to the question. Why do crypto prices move so aggressively? Crypto prices move so violently because of the battle between buyers and sellers. In fact, if you are on X, you might have come across tweets that talk about Bitcoin long and short trade battles, where you hear things like a whale deposited thousands or millions to go long on Bitcoin or to go short. But what are they fighting for? Well, when more people want to buy than sell, the price goes up. But when more people want to sell than buy, the price goes down. So these whales are just fighting for control of the market. Crypto whales are individuals or organizations that hold a very large amount of Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies that are enough to influence the market when they buy or sell. One side, which are the longs, believe the price should go higher. The other side, which are the shorts, believes the price should go lower. In essence, every trade is a vote, and the final price you see on your screen is simply the result of which side is winning at that moment. And because crypto trades 24 hours with emotions like fear, greed, and urgency constantly in play, that battle never pauses, which is why prices can change so fast, even within minutes. So, from the explanation above, you now know the side that was winning when I bought my first BTC. I believe you don't want that side to be winning when you buy Bitcoin. Now let's use a real-life example to explain it better. Think of airplane tickets during the festive season. The airline doesn't randomly change prices. It is the buyers and sellers who do so. How? That's because as the holidays get closer, more people want to travel, but the number of seats on the plane stays the same. Buyers start competing with each other, and to secure a seat, they're willing to pay more. That's why ticket prices keep rising. But after the festive period, when fewer people want to travel, and many seats are still available, the airline is forced to lower prices just to attract buyers. Cryptocurrency works the same way. When more people want to buy than sell, prices rise. When more people want to sell than buy, prices fall. Price is simply the result of that constant competition. Now, you might wonder why the stock market doesn't move as fast as crypto. The reason is that crypto is that baby that never sleeps. While the stock market sleeps after a stressful trading day, crypto is awake. There's no opening bell, no closing bell, and no pause button. People are buying and selling at all hours from different countries and time zones. This means news can hit at any time, from tariff wars and interest rate cuts to war rumors or crypto exchange hacks. Even a single tweet can move the market instantly. For example, when Donald Trump announced a 100% tariff on China, the market reacted immediately. There was no waiting for the next trading day. Reactions happened in real time. That's unlike the stock market, where traders have time to digest the news before the market opens. In crypto, the reaction happens immediately. That's why you can go to bed with Bitcoin at one price and wake up to a completely different one. A case scenario is the October 10, 2025 market crash in which over $19 billion was wiped out from the crypto market. Another reason is that crypto is highly emotional. Think of it like that emotional friend who reacts instantly to everything. When prices start going up, greed kicks in. People don't want to miss out on that token that is surging, so they rush in, afraid they'll be left behind. That's fear of missing out, FOMO. And this pushes prices even higher. This FOMO happens more often with altcoins or newly listed tokens. The hype starts spreading on X, and influencers begin playing mind games with statements like, "Buy now before it hits this price." As more people jump in emotionally instead of logically, demand rises, and the price begins to pump. Now, when the hype hits its limit and prices start falling, emotions flip. Fear replaces greed. You see people panicking while imagining a scenario where the price goes to zero. At that point, some rush to sell just to protect what's left. That panic selling pushes prices down even faster. That's when regret sets in. You start checking the charts every minute, replaying decisions in your head, asking questions like, "Why did I buy this token?" Or "Why didn't I sell earlier?" Your emotions build into stress, anxiety, and even physical reactions. And when millions of traders experience this at the same time, their reactions show up directly in the price. That's how feelings, not facts, turn small mistakes into big losses in crypto. So crypto prices don't move only because of news or facts. They move because millions of people are reacting emotionally at the same time, buying out of greed and selling out of fear. But what about the news? You might have seen how a single tweet can shake the entire market. In crypto, news hits hard and fast. A government announcement, an exchange hack, ETF approval rumors, or an interest rate decision can instantly change how people feel about the market. You might have noticed this during major economic events. For example, whenever there's an interest rate meeting and traders expect a possible rate cut, the market often starts reacting before anything is officially announced. Excitement builds, buying increases, and prices begin to move. The same thing happens with political news. During the 2025 tariff war, anytime President Donald Trump is about to hold a press conference or make a major announcement, the crypto market often reacts in advance. A powerful example was on October 10th, when President Donald Trump announced a 100% tariff on Chinese imports, alongside new export controls on critical software. The market reacted immediately, with massive liquidations across crypto, showing just how fast news can flip sentiment. In essence, traders don't wait for certainty, they act on expectations. Even when an exchange is hacked or experiences a major glitch, fear spreads quickly. People rush to protect their funds, and selling pressure increases almost instantly. The major reason all this happens so quickly is that crypto trades 24 hours. There's no delay, no waiting for the next trading day. Reactions happen in real time. Sometimes, the news doesn't even need to be confirmed. A rumor alone can move prices, as people rush to act before everyone else does. That's why in crypto, one headline can flip the market in minutes. Another reason crypto prices move so fast is that leveraged traders amplify market movements. That's because many traders don't trade with just their own money. They borrow money to increase the size of their trades. This means even a small price move can create a big reaction. Think of it like this. Imagine a row of people standing closely together. One person trips and falls. Because there's no space, the person behind also falls. Then another and another. What started as a small stumble turns into a full domino effect. Liquidations work the same way. One forced sell pushes the price down, that drop triggers more forced sells, and suddenly the market moves much faster than anyone expected. That's why in crypto, a small move turns into a chain reaction. One liquidation leads to another, and prices drop faster than expected, similar to what happened in the October 10, 2025 market crash. In essence, when leveraged trades fail, they don't fail quietly. They crash prices fast. But you might ask, why do cryptos pump and then crash? The simple answer is that human behavior moves in cycles. It usually starts when the price begins to rise. At first, only a few people notice. Then the move gets attention and excitement builds. People start talking about it, and it starts trending on social media like X. The charts continue to show bullish momentum, and suddenly everyone wants in. As the price keeps climbing, FOMO kicks in. Late buyers rush in so as not to miss the opportunity to benefit from the rally. As the demand increases rapidly, it pushes the price even higher. But while new buyers are entering, early buyers, the ones who bought the token at a much lower price, begin to take profit. They start selling quietly into the hype. These are mostly the influencers or smart traders who hype the token. At first, the selling isn't obvious, so the price keeps rising. Later on, buying slows down. At this point, fewer new buyers are willing to pay higher prices. And once selling outweighs buying, the price stalls and then starts to drop. At this point, experienced traders who understand price action, technical analysis, and candlestick patterns have already begun to exit. They recognize the signs early and sell at the top. If you want to learn how to spot those signs yourself, check out my video on the top 3 indicators to watch in the crypto market. Now, as the price drops, fear replaces excitement. Panic selling begins as people rush to exit before losses get worse. Selling pressure increases, liquidations kick in, and the price falls even faster. This is why crypto rarely moves slowly. It moves in waves. But does it mean crypto is manipulated? The simple answer is no. What the explanation above means is that reactions in crypto are fast. Prices move quickly because people react quickly. Not because prices are magically decided or controlled by some hidden button. Some think that charts are wrong sometimes. But that's not true, because charts don't lie. They reflect real buying and selling behavior happening in real time. Because of this, smart traders don't rely on charts alone. They combine charts with news to understand market sentiment, timing, and direction. Once you understand that, the market starts to make more sense. Remember, if you don't understand why prices move, you'll always react late, and in crypto, reacting late is usually the most expensive mistake. Now you know why crypto prices move so fast. Remember, this video is not financial advice. It is for educational purposes only. Do not invest what you cannot afford to lose. If you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.